Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News CD review of the new Cancer Bats. The album is called Searching for Zero. It will be out through Metal Blade Records on March the 10th, 2015. Vocalist Liam stated, "No more bullshit." That was our declaration for this whole album. More catchy choruses. The screams are more savage, the riffs are heavier, the songs more powerful. We were coming out of what was a really heavy year for all of us, with a lot of challenges, non-stop touring, and the deaths of people really close to the band. Us dealing with all of that and how that's taken its toll, stated Liam. Searching for Zero was produced by Ross Robinson, who has worked with Sepultura, Slipknot, and Glassjaw, among others. Liam largely credits this producer and their metal idols for the heaviness of this album. Robinson captured the thrashy, sludgy, metal hardcore sound of their previous albums and built on this. Black Sabbath, whom the band covers as their other identity, Bat Sabbath, has played a major influence in the band's sound, and you can hear that all over this album, that's for sure. Searching for Zero is their most melodic and gritty Cancer Bats album yet, with its shades of hardcore, punk, thrash, stoner, sludgy sounds, all of that mixed in there. With all of these things we've had to deal with the past year, we were all at the point of saying no more bullshit. We've dealt with everything, nothing is standing in our way, Liam explains. We've found our absolute zero where there can no longer be a negative, and from that point, everything moving forward can only be positive. So let's start off with this album review. And the first off, I've always liked this band, and I see a definite heavy raw sound to this album, and I've always loved the guitar playing in Cancer Bats. It's just sort of, it has a lot of my older influences. You can really hear old Sabbath in this. You can hear Every Time I Die, even some like shades of Alexis on Fire, real old Alexis on Fire, stuff like that. And this album definitely delivers it. It's another great album. It opens up with a song called Satellites. Nice raw sound. Just really cool distorted guitar sounds. Some nice upfront bass. Definitely a heavy track, very catchy. Some parts remind me of old Alexis on Fire. Number 2 is True Zero, really a slower, crunchy groove. Again, the guitar sound in this and the guitar playing is just right down my alley. I love it. Nice tempo changes. And number 4, we'll just going to touch on some of the highlights for me for this album. Beelzebub, slow, really almost like bluesy, heavy, stoner sounding track. They almost have sometimes this old like southern really heavy sound, almost like a really slow, heavy hell yeah type sound, and it just really works. Number 5, Devil's Blood. It is fast and crazy, a little bit of everything in that. It's got shades of something like Every Time I Die sort of sound in it. Really good song. They have Cursed with a Conscience, song number 6. Heavy driving plotting bass in it, with some the distortion they use in this album on the bass and the guitars and even on some of the vocals just really works well. Love the vocal effects in this track. I could almost hear Rob Zombie singing something like this. And I'll touch on one more, Buds, number 8. It just almost reminds me of like a Black Sabbath phrase where Boots meets some really heavy Southern blues, and that's definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album, Buds, number 8. So definitely pick up Cancer Bats. Super heavy, and they got a lot of different sounds in this. The songs are all so diverse. You'll get a fast song, you'll get a really heavy plotting song, you'll get a mid-tempo song, you can hear blues in it, you can hear old stuff. Just love the the guitar playing in it, and it was produced really well for the Cancer Bat sound. So pick this one up. The album is Searching for Zero by the Cancer Bats. It is out on March the 10th, 2015 through Metal Blade. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.